Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back with our March 2021 update. Yes, obviously like I said in the last video, back with our February update. You know, I'm planning on doing these each month, sort of let you guys know where we're at with the channel and everything like that. So obviously if you guys do go on to enjoy, make sure you leave a like, get yourself subscribed as well. Now quickly before we jump into this one though, as always, I just want to say a big thank you for the continued support. I'm sort of going to explain more why this video sort of feels a bit more special. Thank you guys for the continued support as well. But yeah, obviously now we're into March. We're starting to get into the year. We're already 2 months down, 10 to go in what feels like 2020 version 2 as of right now. But yeah, hopefully there are better things on the horizon. Now, I'm not going to lie, we've been very quiet with content over the course of January, you know. It wasn't, over the course of February even, I should say. It wasn't quite my intention, but sort of looking back, I don't really have any major regrets with it, I won't lie. I made a couple of mistakes in that February video. Obviously, what I tend to do is watch back the last video, so I can update you guys, obviously, what's going on in the next month as well. So yeah, February was incredibly quiet. I think genuinely one of the quietest months I've had on YouTube since F1 2020 came out. I think I only uploaded, if my count was correct, about 13 videos on the main channel over the course of last month, which is averaging out still at one pretty much every other day, which I think by a lot of people's standards is still pretty good going. For me, it's not particularly brilliant. I had some targets in my mind this year, and although I still think, you know, I can still achieve them definitely, yeah, I want to be looking at sort of 20 uploads a month as an average. Now, hopefully, as we jump into March, that number is going to be a whole lot closer to 20 once again. Now, there are some reasons for me why February was such a quiet month. I'll be honest, it was a culmination of things. I was doing more hours at work, just generally because why not at this point? You know, I can't, like I kept saying, I can't do a lot else at the moment, really, can I? Obviously, apart from make some content here or there, which, again, sort of February is very quiet on that sense. So, you know, I was working more hours. Obviously, I was coming home feeling a bit more tired, things like that. You know, I was doing some very early morning starts as well. Again, I can't do a whole lot else, so I thought, may as well do it, try and be a bit useful at work as well. So yeah, that's sort of why there wasn't much content over the last month. You know, I've been sort of very busy with other things. February as well is generally quite a busy month anyway. It's my birthday, my sister's birthday as well, so obviously we do a few bits with things like that, sort of around March. So basically my birthday is the 21st of February, hence the 212 in the channel name. Then my sister's is less than a week later, so I, again, sort of don't really do a whole lot between me and my sister's birthday. It's just something I've always sort of done with YouTube. Just between those two, I just don't really like to make a lot of content. I just take a bit of time off. I feel like I earn it. I don't really know. It's just the way I choose to operate. So yeah, that's sort of why, especially over the last couple of weeks, you know, the start of February we were still pretty motivated. Got about halfway through and then, yeah, really just started to slow down a bit. It was that culmination of extra work, obviously other family stuff going on, and just generally I lacked a lot of motivation. I'm not going to lie to you guys in these videos, you know, I'm sort of very much, for those of you that do click on these videos, you deserve to get a full reason for this sort of thing. I just haven't really been feeling it over the last few weeks. Again, that's probably down to a bit of burnout and things like that. But yeah, hopefully as we jump into March though, obviously now we've had some of the Formula 1 team announcements and things like that. I did consider making some content on the car reveals, but I thought against it in the end. There's, unlike Arav, who's got a PhD in aerodynamics or whatever it is, I can never remember for sure. I don't have anything like that. I can go, oh, look at that front wing, that's different. And I can go, oh, look, that's a different colour. But I can't really add a lot more than that. So I thought, who's going to want to watch that when you can watch Arav actually do some in-depth analysis if that's what you want to see? Or someone else just clickbaits a thumbnail with it, like I'm going to be completely honest, I've done in the past. Because, exactly, the YouTube hustle. You got to appreciate the grind here and there. Now, that being said, there have been some major things going on sort of within F1 and then sort of not within F1 as well. Obviously, as I mentioned in the previous videos, I live in the UK, so a lot of February was basically just waiting for the COVID announcement on the 22nd of Feb. Again, this isn't a political channel, this isn't a COVID channel either. I'm not really going to say a whole lot about that, just I hope people aren't stupid, like they probably will be, and hopefully come June 21st, less than 4 months away now, we can be somewhat near life again. With a bit of luck, fingers crossed, eh? But yeah, that's sort of been the main thing outside of YouTube. Obviously, inside F1 YouTube, obviously EA have now bought out Codis. Now, we don't know anything yet. A lot of the stuff I'm about to say is probably speculation. I haven't been told anything by Codemasters. I haven't been told anything by anyone else. F1 2021, I know sort of a lot of people have had all their opinions with it. I've seen all the memes with it's just going to be full of loot boxes and you got to buy new gearboxes every weekend with real money and things like that. I can't see F1 2021 being very different from F1 2020. I think we're going to see a step up like we always do, but I don't think we're going to see any major game-changing sort of things coming in from the EA takeover just yet. I think that's more likely going to be F1 2022. The game is probably pretty much in final development at this point, just polishing out a few things here and there. So EA aren't going to be able to come in and just change everything like that, even if they wanted to at the moment as well. But yeah, so interesting to see what does happen with F1 2021. If previous years are anything to go by, hopefully we'll start seeing more and more stuff about that sort of April, May, June more likely. I'm just waiting now for Codis to announce that the game releases on June 21st, and then I have to spend another month locked up in my bedroom making content all the time. Then I'll feel a lot more motivated to do so. But please, Codis, either give it to us early or just delay it to like August. I beg, please don't do that to us. But yeah, we'll wait and see about that. Obviously, a long time down the line. Now, looking ahead to March, though, a lot more exciting stuff going on, and this is sort of what I'm talking about as well, motivation. F1 is finally returning this month. Obviously, we've had the delayed Australian Grand Prix. That would be in less than 2 weeks' time, obviously, if that was going ahead as normal. But obviously, we're heading to Bahrain at the end of the month, 4 weeks away from the time of recording this video. Then, of course, we've obviously got pre-season testing as well, just before that in Bahrain, so very, very much looking forward to that. And obviously that means there is going to be some new IRL F1 content coming to the channel. I've been getting some questions from you guys. F1 Fantasy is definitely going to be returning. I'm going to make a video on that either this week or next week. And yeah, really excited to jump back into that in the near future as well. We're going to have some more IRL-based Formula 1 content. First sort of video up I've got is going to be an F1 2021 predictions video, and then I might sort of make another video as well, sort of talking about what each team is happy with from last year, or what generally as a fan I can perceive to be, and then sort of what they need to focus on as well over the course of 2021 as well, if they want to try and make steps forward and things like that. So yeah, exciting times ahead. I've got plenty of content planned at the moment. It's just, again, trying to find the time and, yeah, sometimes the motivation to get on with it as well there. In terms of the other channels as well, the second channel is doing all right. It's always gaining sort of subs here and there as well, so we got plenty more iRacing content. I've been really enjoying iRacing at the moment. That's another thing I've been sinking a lot of time into. Yeah, really getting back in and loving iRacing at the start of 2021. We've been doing the NASCAR Cup Series over there. That's been really good. We've done 3 races so far, had 3 very different races, I must admit, as well in those. And yeah, the next race is Wednesday night as well, so that's very much looking forward to doing that. Then obviously the third channel, we've jumped in. We've done a couple of little different things at the moment. I'm enjoying Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. Hopefully the next video from that will be coming in the next couple of days. Again, I sort of just record that when I get a chance here or there. And then the final channel as well, the Rally channel, I'm hopefully going to be bringing back some content to that over the course of this month. Now WRC9 has got some esports stuff going on. I'm going to be jumping back in and yeah, really enjoying that as well at the moment. The main focus again will obviously always be the main channel. I really sort of need to work back on that, really dialing back in and getting onto that a whole lot more as well over the next couple of months. As we sort of slowly gear up towards the summer and the new game, I sort of want to try and build up a bit of momentum with the channel, and hopefully we can really smash through the F1 2021 reveal and really get into that with some good stuff as well. So that's sort of the plan at the moment. I feel, yeah, again, the start of the year, you're very much treading water. So that's why, personally, for me, I want to say a big thank you to those of you that have been continuing watching the videos, supporting the channel as well. I think we crossed over 13,700 subscribers this month. We're almost at 13,800 as well. I think we're only about 45, 50 away from that at the moment. So obviously, like I said at the start, if you're not already subscribed, please do so. It is massively appreciated as well. If we can hit 14k as sort of F1's in this slow period as well, I would be incredibly happy, because yeah, like I said, it's been a bit of a struggle over the last couple of months as well. But yeah, plenty of stuff going on though, plenty of ideas, plenty of plans, just not a lot of time to do it all at the end of the day. But thank you all so much for watching this video nonetheless. A bit of a shorter roundup this time round. Hopefully, as obviously we move into April and May, and then of course into the summer, there'll be a lot more sort of juicy stuff to talk about, obviously with F1 2021, the real season, and all sorts going on as well. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, like I said. Make sure you do get yourself subscribed, and yeah, we will be back hopefully tomorrow. I'm planning on bringing the McLaren RTG back. We're going to get F2 finished this weekend. That is a promise. That is a promise. Formula 2 is being done this weekend. I've slacked so much with that and obviously the McLaren RTG. Obviously, we did one video last week with the My Team career mode. But yeah, content is coming back in a big, big way in March. Very much looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are as well. Let's do this thing. A big thank you to our channel members for making these videos possible. You can be featured in these end clips as well as granted access to some other exclusive perks for just £1 a month by clicking the join button below.